ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Psychopomp with your hero in more absolutely well-adjusted shenanigans with the most stable of individuals. I already checked out all the ephemeral locations, so we're just gonna dive right in. We're going straight into the DNA. What kind of place is this? What do these buildings do? Why is this place? Elevator. Looks like things are taking a turn from the weird and we're just coming in hot. Oh, this looks like fun. I really like the, No, I don't. So I thought it couldn't get any fucking weirder. DNA laboratory. Oh, DNA library. Learn here. Sign I can actually read. Looks like things have taken a turn for the extremely weird. Once again. I get to learn how to sequence DNA now. The Aleli bounces with important biological information, excited to pass it all on. Surprisingly soft, here's where we make instructions. Instructions for everything. Everything that's happened to you, everything you've ever done, it was all decided here. Thanks. Well, it's closed off, so only way through is forward. Let me guess, there's probably a key of sorts around here somewhere. Keep our eyes peeled for any bloody walls. Ah, the void is now big and red. Oh, and pulsating. That's great. Just what I wanted. It only feels like it should feel bad, but doesn't. It only feels like it has better things to be doing. Oh, god damn it. These sentient teratomas clog out the pipes every once in a while. It only makes things annoying to get around. Grab that syringe and grab a sample of its DNA, then we might be able to do something about this. Empty syringe. This thing. Oh, that's nice. Don't drop it. No, hey, panel. Injector will not function. Safety lock engaged. Gate control, Boboda. Well, let's go make some questionable decisions. The allele is actively, hereditarily malicious. Cancer in motion. DNA is the greatest curse we've ever thought up. You should have seen people before DNA. Let me tell you, we could not have let that last. That is a big thing. Hello there. The old progeny pulsates and shivers tenderly. The origin point squishes and shakes. I am the origin who decides how you will decay. I've got a collection of wonderfully flawed chromosomes I've put together for you. Put a lot of thought in this. The least you can do is be grateful. Can't blame me, I'm only working with the instructions I received. I suspect I may need more syringes. Oh, it's a safeguard. Okay, that's one. You're you. Oh, well, that's reassuring. I got a little library. Test DNA here. Want to. An actual library. That a surprise. I know people read. Get your telomere looking ass out of here. Clay, and yet easily depressed. The allele is happy to have a photographic memory. So much time passes, it'd be really hard to remember the diseases and things we've created. So we keep it all here, in case we forget. I'll try remembering that. DNA is fun to manipulate, but it could also be unstable. When creating a DNA strand, the genetic code must follow this rule to be stable. Nucleotides properly transcribe to their proper partner to create a stable codon. G is bonded to C and vice versa. A is bonded to T and vice versa. A mismatch here will lead to corruption. The more mismatched, the more genetically unstable the host will become. Be careful. We don't want to cause a mess. Your genetic code input must contain one of each of these. No duplicates allowed. Okay. Well, now we have, got a Silent Hill all over again. An unstable match. C to G. G to C. A to T. T to A. Okay, C and G are matches. A and T are matches. So that's the code. Alrighty, so we basically have our answer key, or cipher, or whatever. I say cipher because it's kind of like cryptography. In cryptography, a cipher, in order to figure out what each symbol means, requires an answer key of what each thing translates into, and then you run it with the key. That's your fun fact for the day. Oh, fuck, they shoot at me. You little shit. This isn't quite as advanced as Save the Cheerleader, Save the World, but I'll take it. I wasn't expecting our own DNA. I'm assuming this is our own DNA to be so hostile. Because if this is someone else's DNA, then what the fuck am I doing here? Another well-adjusted romp to the demon zone. Yeah, we're really going in the just full freaky, huh? Don't test your DNA here. Okay. Oh, hey, you with you. Okay, rather not do that. Okay, lower left corner, even she's sweating a little bit. What the hell is this? Healthy DNA. Oh. I love a little post-it note. Okay, so good stuff is TCGA. That's what we found in that little doodad. So that means we want bad. I think. Alright, hammer time. See, no trick walls yet. Just, evil magic. It's another telomere. It's another somebody who's about to fucking die. Hard to hold still. You feel like the Aleli's information seeping into your own, so you let it go. The Aleli feels happy to have such a strong sense of duty. You'd almost think someone actually told them to do this. It ain't easy coming up with new instructions every day. I gotta stay creative for what's gonna happen to everyone, and that's a lot of work. I'm not complaining though. That's the job we're given and the job we were born to do. in another weird-looking dilly-dinger. Hello, gorgeous. Well, I'll be taking that, thank you. The origin point wiggles. Old progeny owner. I'm the origin who decides how you will suffer. Would you like a blood clot disorder, a brain that doesn't work? It's up to me to decide that. That's an important job, thank you very much. If you can think of a better system, I'd like to see you try. I wonder how I kill these things. Alright, so if I want this thing to die, I have to give it as much super DNA as possible. You know what that means, right, boys and girls? To the Ratchet realm. So what we want is TCG. Like that. The LA feels thin and wavering, cold to the touch. It's rotting from the inside out. What'd you do? You injected something to the primordial information, didn't you? It's all dying, spreading and dying. There's no more DNA, there's no more instructions. Oh god, what do we do? If you excuse me. This belongs to me now, friend. Even she's phasing out here. What the fuck? Looks like we're getting close to the end. The special shower, just for me, really? Do you mean it? want me to leave? Fine, I'll fucking leave. Can never just be a normal visit to the shower. You dumb asshole. It's like every time I go to one of these places, because the other place is with ephemeral, and the other place is like an extra location. And now we have aberrant. Now they're not even weird, now they're just straight up telling us don't come here. This game better get a sequel that explains all of this shit in layman's terms so that I can understand what the fuck is happening. You think maybe killing everybody maybe has had an effect on my ability to understand what's happening? Because dialogue hasn't really changed for anybody. Maybe that could have something to do with it. Also, I love the blending of, like, 2D meets 3D. I can't think of a better way to summarize this chick. Oh, a new place. Interesting. Okay, meat walls. That's nice. Very nice. Looked at the wall today and felt like it was made of dirt. I could trace all the patterns which crawled up the side of the drywall. Solely for a split second, but I wish I never saw that. Okay. Astute observation. The walls are made of walls. These all feel like different aspects of her or something. Another aberrant. Nature. You're already touching the symbol. The symbol calls to something inside you that you felt since before you were even born. Eat, need, run, fell, cut open. Fuck, use, penetrate. Oh, look, a face. Yeah, that's definitely nature, all right. Just like I remember. Just like the simulations. I can't get much worse than that. Ah, spiral. There we go. That's great. This better not be a really, really long walk down, because if it is, me and you are going to have a fucking problem. Which is both on point. Ah, there it is. Hand of a father, mother, child, and a demon. Enough of that. I can never just be normal, can it? I'm assuming these places have to mean something. This is still the place I understand the least. Mr. Special Shower over here. Because it's small. None of the doors lead anywhere either. Just this fucking goober tell me to go away. Can't touch him. I'll fucking leave you to it, dude. Jeez. I wonder if these are called aberrant locations. And I could still see him doing it off in the distance. Makes me wonder what would happen if I just sat there and stared at him, but I don't feel like finding out. The Queen of Dragonflies is sleeping and smiling. Are there only the 3 places? Yeah, it looks like there's only the 3. So there were 4 in the other one. I just want to make sure we didn't miss any. So let's go kick it. Only one way forward now. That's the thing. It mentions Queen of Dragonflies. On the death screen, it was a dragonfly pinned up against a wall. The vending machine might have water inside, but it might have something else, too. Never did figure how to open you. What, no observations from our new hero? What the fuck? Okay. We're just going full tilt now, huh? God, what the hell's going on in this girl's mind? It'd be even weirder if the place was real than it'd be if it was a figment of her imagination. The symbol person moves and dances as if they are older than writing. The symbol person's thinner than a single atom. It was like tissue paper and static electricity. I'm not convinced of you. You don't seem to understand anything. These doors only open for you once you come to understanding with this world and what makes it. Well, like I'm not asking. Oh, these are seals. They have healing pools? How big is this place? Oh, hey, church. Well, if you're going to church... Down you go! You don't even do any damage. Shit ass. Yeah, the hard part here is figuring out what's actually happening and how much of this shit's actually real. What is it? She's just going into random public buildings and fucking ripping them apart? We meet again. Hello, stranger. The Paragon's one of the oldest. Is made up of the younger Paragons. The Paragon existed before the others, and they are its parents. A Paragon is something that cannot be destroyed with a thought, but can be destroyed with a hammer. I'm the Paragon of people. People are where it all comes together. Every layer builds upon layers and becomes a single person. Those layers can now look back on former layers and comprehend them. People are the most important aspect. They form the others. I must expand my understanding. I understand the people. I think. It's not actually a key, but an important component of life. Who would have guessed that the key to understanding the people was by opening them up? You got some problems, lady. This chick is the epitome of, I can fix her, but whatever the fuck is wrong with her is hotter. That's the thing that weirds me out the most, is why is the hammer the best solution for literally every problem? This girl puts on her helmet, grabs a hammer, and has some surprisingly true observations. Like, hey, did you know that most public buildings can be entered with a hammer and some enthusiasm? Which is technically true. I thought this was a shortcut. Oh, it is. God, that's a fun fact I'm gonna start sharing with people. I like that. This is one of those fun facts that get you put on a watch list. I'm probably on a watch list. Probably on a few lists. My favorite list to be on is the do not fly list. Celestilla moves and gesticulates. Wiry and full of fuzz. Tudor, there's a planet within one other place. When realms come together and are forced into a round shape, we enter into a later phase of the world. Thanks for that observation of yours. Goodbye. I could guess whenever it's dark, I'm about to get jumped. Pretty consistently, too. a good starting observation would be, what the fuck was the dev smoking when he made this? This isn't something that comes out of the mind of a sane individual. I'm just saying. I wish I could talk to him and let him know that he's quite the character. Ooh, a dilly dinger. Like one of them weird ass symbols. Yeah, I don't think so. The simple person's grinding on the inside of their blood. Feels like bad electricity. This is your worst part, and that deep part behind your pituitary gland, that part of you that you try to hide. That part that crushes your trust and seizes your lungs. We've commodified and gallerized it for viewing of the general public. Welcome to hell. Well, return the favor from me to you. Ah, yes, my favorite. Well-adjusted artwork. What is clearly a sane individual. Well, we'll come back this way. In the meantime, I shall let my curiosity get the better of me. Those are the weird baby things. They look like placenta. Spirals and holes. It's like if Uzumaki was a video game. Oh, nice. Another well-adjusted piece of artwork. A simple person is raw in a way that isn't strong. They look awfully twee for a character with no face. Art's a beautiful thing, isn't it? It'll gain appreciation when you're old enough. We're formed of art. Art is formed of us. Can you think of anything higher? Yes! The height of me, standing with my hammer raised. That's a lot of gore. Oh, it's actively bleeding. That's nice. Want it to face me. True art actively bleeds. Don't dwell on that idea too much. That's how you go to jail. Sorry, Kaiser. That's how you get hit with the bad touch. If you get hit with a bad touch too often, then you go to jail. No matter how fancy smanchy your art is. Man, we're pretty high up. I don't understand. Why are the walls that I can break through walls that bleed? How tenuous is this chick's grasp on reality would be another better question. The simple person's barely even a thought. They're judging you silently and out loud. A usurper here in the oldest part of the kingdom. What a joke. You can never weave a story like that. You never create something like this. A true monarch would never be ugly like you. Maybe next time you keep your thoughts to yourself, man. I think it would be in your best interests. There we go. Drugs acquired. I mean, you were gonna you don't know that. Anything could have happened. That could have been anything. There could have been any option that was about to occur. Do you think I would just go around and randomly hammer people? Come on, Kaiser. That's not me. There's no purpose in me coming over here, was there? A mind key. There it is. It's down there. Maybe I was gonna let him live. Do you ever think about that? There's another one of those paragons. So far, the survivor people meet you've been like 2%. Exactly. There's still that fucking Jesus Christ. Down you go. So there's always a chance things will change. Come on now. You really think that I would lie? You think that I'd just go around hitting people in the face with a hammer? Unprompted? With no justification whatsoever for that brilliant strategy? I hope this is... I hope this isn't like, Undertale, where you should probably not kill everybody. Because so far, I've been killing everybody, and it's working out pretty well. I mean, mostly... I mean, killing some people. The simple person is full of information. They are the information. The matter is created of 4 aspects. 4 aspects made from the original 2 thinkers, Mars and Venus. With these 4 aspects, they harness their raw energy, violence into the... I was right! Okay, just because I hit him with the hammer, doesn't necessarily mean I want to hit everyone else with the hammer, Kaiser. Like I said, that could have been anybody. The Gut Mom has an encyclopedic knowledge of the soul DNA of every being on the planet. It's like a spoken word you've forgotten. There's a time when the Paragons floated gently over the sulfur plains, a time before humans or Thraits. Me hitting them with a hammer is just coincidence. Now, do I do this in real life? I will fuck your shit up, boy. Paragon's younger than the others, but feels far more ancient in its own mind. He's rough to the touch. I'm the paragon of concepts. Concepts give birth to symbols. Symbols give birth to concepts. Without each other, they're worthless. We're a collection of flesh concepts. Interesting. You finally understand concepts. We did it. We achieved our badge of media literacy. Thanks, fam. You finally understand humans. Do I, though? Do I really? I really thought this was going to be like a horror version of like Wizardry or something. Instead, I just get first-person Silent Hill. I really was not expecting this. Oh, hey, look, there's a goober. The simple person gracefully flutters in a way that pisses you off. They're rugged and wet and feels like a cave wall and air at the same time. Living symbols born of the four aspects, the deepest aspect. That makes us the guardians of the world. We'll decide what goes through, what comes to pass. It is our right. I understand the concept now of violence and its prolific usage. You think somebody would do that? Just go on the internet and just go on the internet and hit people with a hammer? Good stuff. Fuck, I can't even think of what I want to play after I'm done with Psychopomp. Like, what do you do after this? Like, where do you take it? Okay, that teleports back. We don't want to go there. Oh, that was a rope-a-dope. So we want to go this way. You know what? There's a game I've got, heard frequently mentioned, something called Cruelty Squad. I don't have any context for it, but it seemed like it might be interesting. What is this? I actually played Picayune Dreams off stream. I think it's interesting how they tie changes to the OST with location. It's not like an area change like in other games. It's like a whole OST change based on proximity to something. But yes, I've already played Picayune Dreams to completion. I thought it was great. Not sure if I'd be open to a replay. I had a lot of fun with it, but I don't think anyone would be interested in seeing that again. Let alone without context. God, Picking Your Dreams is fucking great. It's so cheap, too. I think that's the part that weirds me out the most. Gut Mom is swirling and beautiful. Warmth. The seasons go round and round, but what gives birth to them? The trees climb into the sky, but what gives birds to them? Me, with the hammer. Oh, that's okay, I made that. Paragon's flashing in a way you cannot see with your eyes. A blink of information in your deep cortical nerve. He's squishy and full of numbers. I'm the paragon of symbols. Feel the geometry of the world and the mathematical crash that appears behind me. Colors and shapes, lines and curves. The digit meat stuff that makes you up. Read it and weep. Kill me to learn. See, they want me to kill them. Now understand? Symbols. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. I've heard good things about one of the other games from this dev, Dreamwild. Oh, and it's from these guys. I'd be down for that. Yeah, that did 4 damage. I could have survived, what, 3 hits from those? I'll take a look after the stream. If it's from the same devs, it should pop up. I'd be down to see more from these guys. What are they called? Fading Club? It's like their whole shtick is to just get as freaky as they can. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm down for. Totally down for. These sorts of games I absolutely love. Okay, I guess we just gotta huff it then, huh? I have all 3 symbols. Looks like there's still one more. Damn. Oh, wait, actually, I don't think I ever went to the right. Okay, so there is one more. I could check that out. Ah, yes, another freaky deaky church. Mind if I do? Thank you for the suggestion, though. I appreciate it. I was thinking of playing a game called Ruza after this, but I'm not sure if it'd be, up my alley in terms of, like, theme. Recently, we've been doing nothing but playing Earth Defense Force 6, because I've been waiting for Earth Defense Force 6 for, like, almost 6 years. And we played it for 8 months straight. I have 900 hours in that 8 months in that game, along with a couple of comrades of mine, as we go through the game on the highest difficulty. Never heard of it. It is absolutely amazing if you play it with friends. I'd recommend Earth Defense Force 5 before playing Earth Defense Force 6. Otherwise, there are things that will go over your head. It is amazing. Oh, Big Kahuna here. Oh god, he's hostile! How was I supposed to know he would attack when I clearly fucking attacked him? Yeah, maybe I should have thought that. I got your ass! I got your number. Oh, Ruza is what it was called. R-U-Z-A, I think? Fuck, that's a good question, actually. Yeah, Ruza. R-U-Z-A. Also, this game is very friendly to me, actually, like, clicking outside of it. Like, I've written Borderless Window, and it's one of the few titles I've played that are actually not, like, shitting the bed whenever I click outside of its window. It's nice. Still using the hammer? Truly the most versatile weapon in existence. Okay, just because I mentioned Earth Defense Force a second ago doesn't mean we can shit on the hammer again. Bless the hammer. If God wanted me not to use the hammer, he wouldn't have just handed it to me. Paragon's ancient floats in place sadly. Seen billions of years worth of death and life. Silky to the touch, almost permeable. And the paragon of flesh. It used to fly over the lands, invigorating the muscles and sinew of the world. Do you know the meaning of the flesh? The meat is our souls, give an anchor. You finally understand flesh. Damn, I'm gonna be great in bed. What can I say? I know what the ladies like. Why can't I ever just have, like, a fucking normal adventure? I say as I'm specifically asking this guy for more of this. We just got done playing Beyond Citadel and The Citadel months before that. It was the start of 2024. I played The Citadel, and then at the end of the year I played Beyond Citadel. And there's just never any game that I play that's ever just like a fucking kosher experience. It's always this. Just schizophrenia, hallucinations, not what I expect, and a whole lot of incest for some reason. I don't know why. Look! Another one. Another placenta. She's gonna dribble it like it's basketball. Collect the Dragon Balls. I can fix her. Entrance? I don't like that. Have you tried asking what your father's true name is? I've already checked these aberrant locations. Alright, now we gotta jog. All the way back. God, the end of this game better be a trip. Most of the locations aren't actually that long. I think the only reason the first place was so long was because I got lost. And also didn't know what I was doing. Damn, at least they got these sick beats. I know what the ladies like. Sorry, wrong area. I was playing with one hand for a minute. Wow, look at her go. You know what game I had a fantastic time with in hindsight? Signalis. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. There were some parts I didn't enjoy, but mostly I enjoyed. Alright, meet hallways. Show me your secrets. Here it is. The brain. It's not blocked off either. We can go in. Oh! What the fuck? She's finally here. Give it back. What is it? Some sort of metal stick? A nail. No. It's my nail. I need it, so give it. A nail. What can you do with the nail? I like hammers better. It's better than a hammer. I can build stuff with it. Now give it back. Ah, you're funny. What's your name? Tell you. Tell me I'm not gonna give it back. Mercury. That's a funny name. Catch. I'm Venus. Let's be friends. Oh, Venus and Mercury. I get it. Thought it was Mars for some reason. I like that face. I'm sorry. You got a funny face. You're mean. Let's be friends. I'll show you a secret. How to catch dragonflies. They're the coolest bug ever. Beetles are cooler. Beetles lame. No way they're cooler. Mercury likes beetles. A beetle could beat your dainty dragonflies any day. Show me then. Bring it on. Wait, it kicked me back to title screen? Okay, so Venus likes hammers because she likes breaking things. Mercury likes nails because he likes building things. It all makes sense now. Well, that happened. Let's try Mars. No. No, I don't think so. Other four-letter words. Pomp. Dragon... Flies? Flies? No, bugs.
I'm so fucking tired of these damn bugs. Every which way I go, it's mantises or beetles or other shit. I can't stand them. I can't stand the way they crunch, the way they smell, the sounds they make, and these damn worlds they create. But don't worry. We won't be dealing with bugs for very long.
What the? Worlds? Okay, so bugs. What about, nail? Okay, not nail. Think outside the box. What about the word sane? Mind? Four-letter words. Trying to think of any of them. Any suggestions? Let's try lost. Let's try lose. Let's try nope. I know a couple. Throw them out. I'll try them. Or I'll do them, I guess. So far, I've gotten... The most I got is bugs right now. And that's only because of a leap of logic from dragonflies to flies to bugs. Dogs. Oh, the dog at the start of the game.
I'm just getting so overwhelmed by the smell. It's in me, it's in my skin and in my teeth. It covers my eyes, too. Man's best friend, huh?
What the fuck? Eye. Eyes. Eye. Skin. Oh, that's pleasant. No, not skin. Eye and eyes doesn't do anything. I doubt feel is any of them. Cats? No. King. Oh, yeah. If there's a queen, there's gotta be a king.
Hello, you've reached the Arroyo Inn. I'm very sorry, but there are no vacant rooms at the moment. If you're calling for a guest, he's currently asleep. Please leave a callback number, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks. Bye.
Okay, so based on my understanding so far, Mercury is the king, Venus is the queen. Mercury, the king, is still sleeping and is completely dormant. Venus is in the process of awakening. So either we're trying to speed that along or we're playing as her in the middle of her awakening. Which explain the tenuous grasp for reality. Either that or I'm completely wrong on both counts and she's just completely batshit fucking insane. Which I will take as well. That's the best I got right now. At this point, I'm just asking for answers. That's so fun. Entrance. Okay. Some tips are outright lies. Falling. I feel like it's been coming for a while, but it never does. Deeper into the earth, into dirt, rock, veins, and sinew. There's a Mariana Trench under every town. Oh, boy. Thanks. I hate it. Oh, fucking course it is. More secret doors for us. The girl's structure floats happily. Tough like beef jerky. Can't talk to any of them because we're underwater. All these dead ends. Every town underneath it is a Marianas Trench. Let me in, let me in. The Threat woman looks with reverence at the empty shell. She's too focused for your little games. Behold, the throne of the queen, and upon it the sacred dermis which shed when entering her great metamorphosis. Step lightly, it's the hallowed place. I'll be very careful. Oh, great, there's more syringes, which means we're not finished yet. Still more conflict on the horizon for your hero. Let's try going up first. Going up has never backfired. You know what they say, acquire height, become unstoppable. Going in the dungeon, boys and girls. Not even more goblins will stop us now. Now what? Oh my. At the center of the earth. God, this chick is on one hell of a trip. Reach the center and awake. This is it, the life meat of the world. I see it and I know exactly what to do. Finger movements and speaking, words I know but have never heard. A warmth, a love, I will make you anew, born to flesh from ash and clay. My wonderful child. The world has been changed and twisted into something it's not. We'll change more, perhaps that is inevitable. Let us awaken your signalings. There are no secrets now. I see everything within my domain. Thank you, dear helmet. You are perfect in every way, baby. I'm feeling pretty good. Let's leave this hole and never look back. Stick around for the song. Congrats.
Out of the blue when you ended up on the national news and they told me where I could find you. They told me where you live and what I should do. They told me about diseases and told me I should cut you to pieces and told me that you were not true and told me they would redistribute you. Rolled your eyes to a goodwill. They drank you till they had their fill and they sold your teeth at a flea market. Showed your skin at a target and made the earth from your bones and they put your brains into phones and they turned you into quite a prophet and hid the rest in my closet.
Oh. And now she'll sing every time.
Out of the blue when you ended up on the national news and they told me where I could find you. They told me where you live and what I should do. They told me about diseases and told me I should cut you to pieces and told me that you were not true and told me they would redistribute you. Rolled your eyes to a goodwill. They drank you
There's more! What? Oh, dear, no. Also, what the flying... Also, I was right. I called that. I was talking about it literally a minute ago. The whole Venus and Mercury thing. So she's Venus. Forbidden location. The library. Yeah, that's right. No one reads. Also, that fucking title screen change. That is so fucking Kano. I love that. I also reiterate my earlier question. What were the devs on? Brilliant interstellar phenomenon lighting up the skies. I don't feel I need to introduce you to the Caldman 4, the interstellar phenomenon that's been making headlines for the last month. One only has to look to the skies to see the bizarre sight. 4 brilliant lights leading what looks like a trail of absolute darkness across the night sky. The phenomenon's elicited all sorts of rare reactions, from wonder to outright panic. Many religious leaders supported to the Caldman 4 as a sign for jubilation, or of the end times. What are they really? The answer is we don't really know. The Caldman 4 were discovered on January 16th, 2021 by Harris Caldman, a worker at the Green Bank Observatory in Green Bank, West Virginia. At the time, they were characterized as a set of several superheated interstellar objects moving through space at speeds previously unheard of. And what of that dark space behind them? Though it might look as if the stars have simply disappeared, leading scientists assure you that all the stars are there, but their light's been absorbed and hidden from us by way of a phenomenon known as the Heath-Knightdale absorption. Light is absorbed into the trail of the Caldman 4 and expelled out at the sides, known as the photon edge. Interesting. Oh, I get it. The Caldman 4. Forbidden location indeed, eh? Exit. Connection to subject lost. Tracking alternative subject. Alternative subject found. Time to wake up. Oh, shit! This is a sequel teaser! This has to be. Either that or the game... No, wait, no. There's no fucking way that there's more to this. Aw, that's so cool. Oh, and he stabs things with the nail! That's even more concerning than the hammer, actually, now that I think about it. Why do all y'all got so many problems? Ooh, a vending machine. The vending machine feels warm to the touch, and that makes you sick to your stomach. For serving water and soda, it's not working. Why would you talk to a vending machine? That's absurd. A build enjoyer. Hey, it's the dog! How nice to meet you. I do say, my good sir, your face seems to have broken and become abstracted. No matter what happens to the best of us, we have more important things at hand. I am the king of all dogs, and I bring you a very important warning. Look to the skies. Do you not feel it? When you set your eyes on the bloody earth above, do you not see it? Something terrible has awoken. Soon it will depend upon the landscape and bring about utmost destruction. I beseech you, put an end to it. Only you have the power to do so. I know a business-minded individual like yourself will have no problem figuring this out. We must make haste. I have some associates I'll introduce you to right away. Come along now. No time to lose. What the fuck? There's too little time to wait for results. Act and see what happens. Real world tip. You'll never get ahead in life if you doubt yourself for even one moment. Oh wow, and he looks just as well adjusted as she did. Oh boy, here we go again. So the dog is, the king of old dogs has a smarmy air of confidence. Real boardroom kind of canine. Useful skills for getting forward in life. I apologize for this arbitrary... Hold up. I spoke to my compatriots earlier and told them that we'd be meeting at this time, but they aren't here. Would you look for them? We continue once, you're done. The dog hair sticks badly to velvet gloves. You will refrain from petting the dog. We are another adventure already. I thought that was the end. It was so convincing, too. Okay, so the nail is building, the hammer is the aspect of destruction, which is held by Venus, so Mercury wants to build things. Which is strange, because he seems just as happy to stab things with his nail. To, like, a concerning degree. A surprisingly firm handshake. The child smiles at you. There are more folds under their eyes than there should be. Everyone loves puppets, especially puppets themselves. Good, it's you. I was getting so bored. I'll meet you there. By the way, what do you think about puppets? Concerning. Guess you could say we really nailed it, huh? Also, that's not a fucking nail. That's like an ice pick or a stake. The Everin Scout stands tall, imposing and strong. Be careful, a storm is brewing. I can feel it on my carapace. It's a great evil over the land. Thael Va, may the king watch over you. The Everin Scout is too proud to be touched. Too proud to be touched. The Everin Scout rests. There's no time for rest in a place like this. Perhaps this hunter's a fool in spite of his appearance. I know you. You're that human we saw at the hotel. What are you doing all the way out here? This place ain't safe for your kind. So when they say this dude abstracted, they mean it fucking literally. Like that's not a turn of phrase. If you look at his face in the lower left, like half his face is just kind of, you know, doing the thing. man's taller than you. Has a smug look on his face that makes your skin crawl. A soft, touching handshake that lingers longer than you'd like. The flower's a special thing. Father. Its beauty is captivating and brings a stench of death, deadly poison. What flower can I give to you, sir? Oh, the dog wants me? I'll be there. Touch. You and the rest of your team of freaks. Also, the music for this doesn't sound like samples. It's 100% is like an original OST for this game. It's very good. Oh shit. The woman wears a flowing cloak. Under the fabric, you hear the sounds of taut, slick, leathery skinned surfaces running against each other. A handshake that flows through your hands. I've been expecting you to tell me to prefer pythons or constrictors. There's so many kinds of snakes, each more wonderful than the last. Am I needed? I'll head there now. Well, we found our targets. A build enjoyer. Honestly, if this is another, like, whole second half of the game, that's fucking wild. I'm not that optimistic because it's a small studio, but I'm getting more, sneak preview vibes. God, that was such a badass ending, though. I loved that. That title screen change. So Venus is basically awakened and become the aspect of destruction. If I had to kind of put words to it. And Mercury's the aspect of creation. That's attractive. Third person mode, meanwhile. Oh, that was an epilogue. God, that was so fucking cool. I loved every second of that. Ah, shit. It's been a while since I played something completely random and actually came away from it with, like, a wow factor. And I know this is the way, like, a lot of games from the 90s were. But this whole thing has just been like, look at this. This isn't even a logo. It's just there to tell you how fucked it is. Right from the get-go, it's like, yeah, prepare yourself. You're in for fun. And that song's kind of a banger. And the permanent title screen change.
Out of the blue when you ended up on the national.
Descend. I think having a third-person mode's kind of cool. God, that's so violent. It does make a couple things kind of harder to, like, see, but... I will do this. We're here anyway, and I'm not going to replay this. So, let me see what all these codes are. And sure enough, there's something on Steam right there.
Hey everybody, let's have fun today. What kind of fun do I have in mind? I've got a game to play. What kind of game is it? Well, let's say it's a game of tricks. It's a game of traps and twists and turns. But I think you're really gonna enjoy it. And I think we're all gonna get along just fine.
Okay, that was 4, and they did mention 4 aspects. There's also Worm.
It should come as no surprise that worms would get jealous. Left in the dirt, left to rot. In the mire beneath the darkness of the world, the worms might wonder, and the worms might try.
Next we have Wild.
You know, I had a dream the other night. I was running through a big open field. And I just felt like I could keep running forever. And I could end up anywhere I wanted to go. It was like the dream had its fingers in the here and now, but that it was dipping its toes into some other water. Just a dream, I guess.
And what we do know is that dogs... They say something about hating dogs, whoever's guiding this. Second is King, which they specifically say is still dormant and sleeping. And they are at that motel. So there is some sense to this. Alright. On that note, I am going to call it here. Psychopomp has been absolutely fantastic. Let me take a look right now and see what that secondary game these guys made is, because I want more of what these dudes make. Okay, sure enough. More fucking weird, I guess. You know what? Yeah, I'll try out Dreamwild then. Yeah, we'll put that next on the to-do list. For, honestly, we'll probably start it tomorrow. So. God, I really wish I could put into words how much I love this. This was just fantastic. Just all kinds of weird, but at the end they kind of wrapped it around. They throw just enough that it's a weird adventure. But at the end, you finally have the pieces to figure out a little bit of what's going on, and I think I'm right. The question is whether or not she's meant to be hostile, but she specifically mentions why she's obsessed with the hammer, which is like aspect of destruction and all that. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to Mason FM with the evening hour. God bless you. God bless this stream. And God bless whoever tries to fix her, because whatever the fuck is wrong with her is way hotter. And I will take that any day of the week. I'll see you next time for Dreamwild. Adios, amigos. Adios. Where did this shit even come from? Would be a good question. They're just sitting there casually like, you know what, let's make a video game. Take LSD, bam, here we are. Love it. Reminds me of the PS2 era of like really weird fucking horror games. That I really miss that era. Because I feel like things are a bit cut and dried currently. And there isn't enough like either weird or creativity. And we've bitched about this on stream before a million times. Which is why we play so many older titles. But it looks like the indie scene is really bringing that back. And I'm very glad for that. Give me more of this, please. If the devs see this, I will give you money. I will give you real money to give me more of this. Thank you. I love it. You will enjoy your slop and you will like it. Get the fuck out of here. We're gonna sit here, we're gonna play EDI or Earth Defense Force all day because everything else sucks. I love spending $3,000 on a new GPU. I love that tasty, healthy, high fructose corn syrup. Just give me more of that shit. I want to play Monster. Fucking, I was thinking of picking it up. I can't even run it. Like, people with the new GPU can't even run it. How am I supposed to run it? Like, come on now. This runs at 60 FPS. You would be hard-pressed not to have it run at 60 FPS. You'd be really hard-pressed to not have this run at 60 FPS. So we'll play this instead. Have fun with your fucking no money, Capcom. Eat shit. And anyway, it's... I've had a full day of work. I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you tomorrow for Dreamwild, boys and girls. Good night. There are a few indie games that frame cap at 30... Okay, it's semantics. Which is unplayable. Okay, good. We could talk about it later.